Okay, but actually going into the game. I have a bad habit by now of just yapping an hour before getting into the game I actually want to play. Although, actually, I think it's on brand for me at this point. Anyway. I fall asleep that night in a more pleasant mood than I've been in for a while and wake up feeling even better. Personally, I just feel like I've been adopted because, I'm a fae. I mean, I would have adopted you either way. Fae or not. Fae or not. If I had Mark as a boyfriend, we would be matching stripes and polka dots. You and your stripes and polka dots, I swear to God. I passed the day finishing the cleaning I'd started yesterday. Scrubbing, dusting, vacuuming, excavating the beautiful apartment I've let drown beneath my neglect. This is just depression. Oh yeah, we're also depressed, by the way. For the first time in weeks, I feel like I can rest easy in the newly clean space. Have a nice day, gonna lurk now. Thank you, I appreciate the lurk. We're all depressed here. If I do have the chance to bring a guy back here, at least now I won't be ashamed of it. I'm depressed, yeah, me too. Depressed, anxious, social anxiety, everything. Having finished all the hard work, I finally checked my messages after turning off notifications. I've had other guys messaging me even after I went to sleep. My mystery guy sends me a good morning text and the address for our date spot. Oh right, we're also on a dating app now and are about to meet someone. I think that day? Something like that. It isn't too far away, but it's slightly outside my usual driving radius. Not that I've been going anywhere lately. The rest of the day goes by in a calm span of hours spent writing, reading manga, and catching up on a show I've lost track of. Oh, that's also mood. I've started so many animes, and I still need to finish so many of them. Because I start them and I was like, yeah, this is nice. But then I usually start them when I'm tired, so I only watch at most 3 episodes in a row. And then I get busy again, and then I can't continue watching it. And then I need something that I've already watched, so I start rewatching one of my favorite animes. And then I completely forget what I started watching before, so... I think I really like the stranger that I'm seeing it on the dating app. Oh my god, theory. What if it is that guy that the MC was writing into existence, basically? What if that's the guy that she was writing about in her drunken state? If I'm right with that, I'm gonna be very happy. We're just gonna keep that in mind. You just reminded me I need to continue watching the Sun and Moon series of Pokemon. Yeah, well. Go at it. That would be so cool, right? That would also make sense because that's like, you know, they bring it into it, but it's not immediately obvious that it is, in fact, the guy that the MC actively wrote into existence. So she's just meeting a guy. She won't know for a while probably then that she was the one who created him. So that would be pretty cool. I would like that. I hope that's the case. As the afternoon starts shifting into evening, the anticipation begins to creep in. I go through my closet, hunting down an outfit to wear to my date. I forgot what type of fanfic the MC wrote. I mean, she wrote, I think it was something between fantasy stuff and smut. It looks like we're going to a bar, so it's not as if the dress code matters much. I could easily just throw on a sweater and jeans and be done with it, but it's been so long since I've really dressed up. Longer still since I've gone for a look meant to knock it out of the park. Nothing wrong with going overboard once in a while. Go with a gorgeous black dress and makeup. Go with a fancy blazer and stylish black button shirt. Oh, gorgeous black dress. We love a mini black dress. I tell myself, pulling out a sleek... 1 second again. I have barely been talking all day and then going into a yap marathon. That's doing a number on me. I tell myself, pulling out a sleek jet black dress that's seen dozens of formal functions, weddings, parties, graduations. It's been my go-to occasion dress for years, but it still has the same appeal it had when I first bought it. And that is why investing into good quality is pretty neat. The price tag was high enough that it's held up this long. And there we go. Although, expensive doesn't always mean good quality. As we should all be aware of by now. Can I date the MC? I think they're amazing. It would be funny to have like a reverse dating sim where you are one of the dateables instead of being the MC, you know? True expensive stuff isn't always good. Yeah, exactly. It's not always good. It's not always the price tag that determines whether or not something is good. A lot of the time they just amp up the price because of the name it has with like designers and whatnot, but the quality is necessarily better. Well, that is such a good idea. I need to write that in. I hope I'm getting a cut of your revenue for giving him the ideas. I'm just kidding. Hoping I'm not going overboard, I dig out my formal flats and pick a fine but sparkly jewelry set to go with them. When I go into the bathroom to wash my face and start working on my hair, it feels like months since I've used any of these products. Maybe if I become rich? Nah, just mention me, that's gonna be enough. Even yesterday I didn't put in half this much effort and that was just dinner out with friends. Right now I want to look stunning. If this guy has any taste, he'll appreciate how much work I'm putting in for him. Maybe he'll even throw a compliment or two my way. So far he hasn't brought up my looks at all. I mean, props to him for not being shallow, but tonight I'm getting dressed with every intention of being trouble. That's the spirit. The kind of trouble a man doesn't recover from easily. That's the spirit! Knock him off his feet, girly pop. Hairstyling finally complete, I check the time and slip on my shoes. After a while, I give myself one last once over in the mirror by the door. MC, please, just one chance. Didn't we also have that already with the red string game? The what was it called again? Red line? Hold on. Yeah, red line, strings of fate. That's what it was. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, me too. I think people were also down bad for the MC there. I haven't looked or felt this sexy in a long time. It feels good to have a reason to look my best. After checking that I have my phone, keys, and everything I need, I'm finally ready to head out to my first date in over a year. A year isn't even that bad. I was single for 10 years. It was a good time, though. A lot of, like, self-reflection. I just had time to find myself and figure out what I want and who I really am and everything like that. So, you know, sometimes being single is actually nice. Yeah, it is, because you don't have to, like, stress about your partner. You don't have to keep certain things in mind and things like that. You know, it's more relaxed in a way. But also, right now, I'm just really lucky with my relationship because like, if we had arguments, they were stupid arguments and they were resolved really quickly. But we, like, never had anything bad or big happen, you know? And also, I never have given or was given a reason to be jealous at all. You know that sometimes when other people hear, like, oh, my partner's going out to bar without me and stuff like that, and you know they're gonna get drunk or at least tipsy, and just like I don't know how to feel about that, they're going out without me. But I was so sure that nothing ever would happen, you know, that I was just always like, take care, please be safe, tell me when you're home. And what did he do? He messaged me every now and then sometimes when he was out with his brother, like, he was supposed to also pass on a hi or whatever, or some weird ass stupid question from his brother. So yeah, like, he made me feel so secure in everything, and it's so nice because I've never had that before. So it's a big change, but it's a good big change. I'm really happy about it. That's a sweet couple golds. Yeah, I guess. Like, wife sometimes likes to say that we sound like we're right out of a romance anime with how we're acting. Also, we're like the cliche He's a gamer boy, I'm a bi girly, and I'm also the bi crafty girly. And he's a golden retriever, so full on stereotype. Ka-ching! You do, I need that so much. Hey, who knows? Maybe eventually, you know? Actually, you know what? I can recommend, if you haven't watched it, I'm so happy for you, thank you. If you haven't watched the anime so far, or not yet, give My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999 a go. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. I'm still waiting for season 2. But it's so good, and there were moments where I was just like, wait, this feels a lot like My Boyfriend and Me. Hold up, wait. It's really good. It's really good. I never watched it, but I will write it down. Yes, please do. It's so good. I really enjoyed it. I need to rewatch it. I really do. It's an amazing anime. One of my favorites of all time. I will tell you next stream how I like it. Yes, please! Oh my god, yes, please. I love when people tell me how they like things that I also like. Ah. And if you guys haven't watched Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, watch that too. It has fairies. It has fairies! It's not like fairy tale, it's like fairy tale. So... it was such a beautiful anime. It was. I need more. I need more. Okay. Sidetracking again. I liked how there was big fairies and small fairies. Yeah, the variety of fairies was so good. And I thought it was also really interesting how they brought it in with like, oh, if you are in possession of one of their wings, you hold like power over them, you know? I thought that was a very interesting way to go about it. And also that there are like different categories of fairies. I mean like warrior fairy and everything. Oh, so cool. And how they are born. And depending on how and where they are born, that also determines their lifespan. Wasn't there like a fairy that was born in the waves and her lifespan was very short because of that? Something like that? I think it was one of the episodes or two where it was the topic. Yes, it always made me sad though because of what happens to majority of them. Yeah, they're just held as slaves basically. It's so awful. It's so awful. But overall, the anime is so good. So good. Love it. Love it. Big fan. Need to watch it again. I think I binge watched it when I was in Greece. It was one of the animes I used to download on my tablet. So I had something to watch because I don't have Wi-Fi there. So I always had to make sure to have stuff downloaded already that I could watch. Anyway, sidetrack aside. Back to the game. Aftertaste, is that the bar name? He calls it a bar, but it's more of a club or a pub. I like pubs. The number of motorcycles parked out front is a bit unsettling, as if the location in the back end of the city isn't enough already. Considering that we have the bad biker boy, or the biker bad boy, the I can fix some type, I think my theory might be correct. And we are gonna meet him here, and that we did meet him over the dating app. It's not exactly the cozy first date spot I've been picturing. Normally I'm more partial to cafes or even quiet little wine bars. Literally anywhere that doesn't feel like a fight could break out any second, or where someone might be doing hard drugs in the restroom. I want to see me a hot biker boy. Oh, you're not prepared. You're not prepared. I need him to have piercings, please. I don't know if he has piercings, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna like him. I already know what he looks like, so I'm sure you're gonna like him. Through the hazy fog on the windows, I can see how packed the place is. The dim neon lights inside barely illuminate the vague shapes of the bar patrons, but I can still make out a sea of people. Loud laughter and cheers break out occasionally, sometimes in overlapping waves that hit my ears all at once. Oh my god, that sounds like a sensory nightmare. I would be so overstimulated so fast. I tell myself not to judge. All kinds of people like places with character. That doesn't mean anything is going to happen to me. All the same, I snap a quick picture of the entrance and send it to Hannah. That's a smart move. If I go missing, this is my last known location. Or just share your location with her to begin with. I tuck my phone back into my clutch quickly and take a cleansing breath. The air has a faint smell of cigarettes. I feel ridiculous standing in front of this place dressed like I'm going somewhere the waiters grind the pepper at the table. I would do that with my bestie, I trust her so much. Yeah, me too. And also with my mom. Because otherwise she's gonna get worried. I regret not staying in my cab until I confirmed my mystery guy was here too. Torn between waiting for another cab or heading into the brighter interior of the bar, I check my phone. No new messages yet, just the last one he sent. Meet you at 8, you'll love this place. Mystery guy. Promise. Heart. Last seen 2 hours ago. I'm trying to. I really am. But that message is from 2 hours ago. Even though he's a complete stranger, I'd still feel safer not being here alone. But I'm not about to turn right around and head home after putting in so much effort. I swallow hard, pull my shoulders back, and remind myself why I'm here. I've got something to prove. I can be flexible. I can try new things. I can't. I'm already in the thick of it anyway. Oh, it looks cool though. True, my bestie and my mom are who I trust with my life. Same. Same. I would tell wife where I am, definitely. She might be living a couple hours away from me, but I would still tell her. And I would like make sure that her and my mom can also get in contact with each other if push comes to shove. The sound only intensifies once I'm inside. A few people dance to the music, others sit at scattered tables, and off to the side there's a pool table and the bar. After the initial shock hits me, I start to feel the vibe this place gives off. Plates of hot wings and barbecue sliders pass by on their way to the booths, and combined with the music, it makes for a surprisingly lively atmosphere. It doesn't sound too bad, actually. The bartender glances up at me with the practiced indifference of someone who's seen every flavor of human being walk through the door. I still feel horribly self-conscious, so I turn my eyes to scan for a place to sit. I spot a booth near the wall, safer, less visible, maybe the best choice to ease myself into this place. Before I claim it, I check my phone. It's only 8:05 p.m. I'm probably just too early. Ignoring a few stares, I bravely approach the bar and order a soda, not wanting to drink by myself so early in the night. When I slide into the booth, the seat squeaks under me, sticking just a little to the back of my thighs. My short dress feels even sillier now. I hate when that happens. I hate when you wear something shorter and then you're sitting in like a leather booth and you have to slide through and just go squeak and you're getting stuck on it. It's so annoying. I would go to a bar or something if it feels safe, just not to drink. Yeah, you don't have to. They always have non-alcoholics as well. Going to the pub was always fun. I loved going to the pub. We had one we would semi-regularly go to when we were in that town where it was. And it was so nice there. And the people working there were also so nice. So, yeah. It makes me embarrassed, me too. It's just like, please no one perceive me right now. Please just ignore the sound my thighs made on this fucking piece of leather. Is there any like sweet drinks or bitter ones? I mean, if you want sweet drinks, the best way to go is cocktails, but you gotta be careful with cocktails because the sweetness overpowers the taste of the alcohol, so you usually don't notice how much alcohol you're actually drinking. Otherwise, what I like to drink in pubs was cider. Cider was always a good pick. Then there was Smirnoff Ice. I don't know if they still sell it. They did sell it a lot at our pub, and every time we went there with a bigger group, like every couple months, we managed to empty out everything they had because we all drank it. Bitter ones, I'm not too sure because I'm not like with alcohol stuff and everything. I'm not a big fan of bitter drinks. But yeah, also there are always mocktails, you know? So if you don't want a cocktail, then you can just go with a mocktail. Usually they offer some everywhere by now, so you have like a cocktail but without the alcohol. Empty out, that is impressive. Yeah, it is. Like sometimes it was between even deciding who would get the last ones. So yeah, it was very funny. Also, I could tell stories about the things that happened during that time. We were just a big group of queer girlies. So mix that with alcohol and everyone being pretty damn close. Yeah. Yeah, that's like stuff happened. I would think about it for the future. Thank you. Remember that you do not have to drink alcohol if you don't want to. No one can force you, and if you say no, then that's it. And if they try to push you anyway, just stick with it. You don't have to bend to their whims. Okay? Just wanted to remind you. Now I want some bitter candy. I want sour candy. Oh my god, I love sour candy. Sounds like my dream. Yeah, I mean, we were all just cosplayers, so... We did this thing where, depending on the... Oh my god, 1 second. I managed to choke on my water. Okay, I think I'm alive again. No, but we had this thing where we would call it Angel's Take. And it was basically... I wouldn't call it a mini convention, a private one, but it was a get-together with a bunch of cosplayers, and then we'd always have themes going on where people could cosplay from all kinds of fandoms, but like stick to the theme. One time we had like hipster and gender bend as a theme, and it was so funny. And then usually we have some activities that we do over the day, including going out to dinner later, and after dinner we always went to a pub. So it was very fun. And one time we even went to a different pub that had karaoke, so we also sang karaoke there. It was a blast. It was always so fun, but there was also so much making out. You have no idea. So much making out. We even had like, at one point, oh my god, so one of my friends was like binding off because she was gender bending a character, and then she was like doing the male version, but she wanted to get the bandages off, but she didn't want to go without a bra, and I had like a bra and then basically a shaping top underneath, so I was just like, you know what, I can give you my bra because we had the same bra size. And it's fine if I just have the top underneath. That's gonna totally work. So we went to the bathroom, I took off my bra, handed her my bra. And then at some point, I had someone come up to me and she was like, hey, I completely forgot that I'm actually wearing 2 bras to like push the girlies up more. If you want, you can have one of my bras. So one of my friends had my bra, I had one of the other girls' bras. That's girlhood, I'm telling you. I want to go to a karaoke now. I love singing. Karaoke was so fun. I don't even know these people, yet I'm getting the biggest FOMO ever. It was so fun. Like, I always made sure that I was able to go. It was always so fun. We were always drunk at the end of the day, the night, but it was so fun. Sometimes we would just also, when there was a fun fair or something, we would also go over that. And I remember one time I was cosplaying female Tony Stark, and we wanted to get cotton candy to share, and and it was so funny because the seller from the stall was flirting with me like crazy. And I think, like, actually the cotton candy, because we got a big one to share with 3 people, would have been like €5. I think I paid 3 because he was flirting with me, and then he gave it to me for cheaper. And I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything, you know what? Money saved! Why couldn't I be European? Oh my god, that would be so fun! Then we could meet up! I've drive everywhere. Oh no! Just move to Europe. Just move here. That would be great. We also keep trying to convince our little brother to move from the US over to Europe. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, my siblings are adopted. I adopted them. That's why we're all like different, living in different countries and everything. You're making me want to go out to a carnival. I need to text my friend after this. Do it. It's so expensive. It is. It's so fucking expensive. Everything is expensive. I mean, I've talked about this before, but we're like buying new furniture for our rooms to make the apartment pretty again, so we feel really, really comfortable here. And I swear, like, when I saw how expensive the fucking closets are that I need, like one closet, it's like, let's say roughly 180 by 2 meters, so like 180 long and 2 meters high. That's roughly the size I need. The starting point for a good one is 650 roundabout, and that's like if you're lucky. It's so expensive! I already need to go to the UK for my friends, so maybe make another trip somewhere else. I mean, UK and Germany isn't too far away, you know? I wish I could just travel to London or something, but now I need a passport because of the stupid Brexit. I went to London twice. Both times the experience wasn't so great, but that wasn't because of London, it was because of the people I went with. Because, tell me why. I was the youngest. The second time I went, I was the youngest in the group, but I was the mom. I swear to God, I was the mom. It was horrible. Hi, bunny! Oh my god, hi, cutie patootie. How you doing? But yeah, I mean, imagine. Honestly, it would be so fun to go. It would be. No, but imagine. So, we booked over Airbnb. And I found this really nice apartment in a neighborhood, or it was even a small house. In a neighborhood, you know, where all the houses look the same? You know, like, where you know you're gonna be safe. That's where I wanted to get the apartment, but they found something else. And mind you, only the bedrooms were in the part where there was an actual house. The other part, where we had the shower, the toilet, the kitchen, and the living room space, was a metal trailer. We were there in February. You can imagine how fucking cold it was. We had a camping shower. We had a camping toilet. We didn't even have a proper bathroom. We had to wait between flushing the toilet. Like, 2 flushes of the toilet, we had to wait 5 minutes for the water to refill. It was hell. It was so hell. Hold on, let me check out button chat. Scientists need to make a teleportation device that would make things more easy, like in those Minecraft open medieval roleplays. Oh my god, yes. Sleepy just woke up. Did you have a nice sleep at least? Why are messages so long? This is embarrassing. Nah, don't worry about it. They're not even that long. They're not that long. No, but it was fucking cold. We only had one of those, you know, those fake fireplace looking things that are like small furnaces. We had that. And every morning I was the one to wake up first. Also, I had to share the bed with one of the people I went with. And he kept stealing my blanket at night. So I woke up and I had no blanket and I was freezing. But yeah, I woke up every morning before my alarm at 6. At least I was the first one to take a shower, so I knew I would be able to get hot water. But yeah, again, like, a small bathroom because it was camping, shower, camping, toilet. It was horrible. It was cold. I ended up with a horrible, horrible cold after that vacation. And I just had to babysit. For the 5 days we were there, I was constantly babysitting. It was so bad. It was so bad. And again, I was the youngest. And they behaved like 12-year-olds that have never been on vacation before. It was so bad. It went to the point where when we were at the airport, I basically confiscated their tickets and their IDs to make sure that we had everything together and no one was losing anything. It was that bad. It was so bad. But overall, like, the stay in London itself was really nice and the things we did. But yeah, and the people there were also very, very nice. We were lucky with that, but also the moment, oh god, we arrived in the evening. It was dark already because obviously it was February. It was cold, it was dark. We had to wait to be let in. Because like there was like a gate with password protection. And a police car stopped next to us. And I was just like, oh, what is going on now? And none of them moved. And we couldn't probably hear them from where they were standing and where we were standing. So I went over to them and asked them to repeat themselves. And they were just like asking if we were lost. And I was like, no, we're just waiting to be let into our Airbnb. And the first thing afterwards they tell me was just like, yeah, be careful with your belongings. There are pickpockets around here everywhere. And I was just like, thanks for the information. I turned around to my friends. And I was just like, do you want to know what you just told me? There are pickpockets here everywhere. This is not a safe neighborhood. I was so pissed. But yeah. Carly, you're talking about London has this one song stuck in my head. I don't know which song. I cannot write today. That's fine. You cannot write. I cannot read or speak. We're one and the same. We're like holding hands on that one. Anyway, another side tangent aside. But yeah, London, I was so unlucky with my London experiences because of the people I went with. The first one was even worse. I was 18, the girl I went with, my friend was 17, so I was responsible for her, and it was bad. It was just overall bad. I mean, later on it also turned out that she was just a huge bitch in general, and I was glad when the friendship was over, but yeah. My last brain cell is fried today. Oh my god, same! Same! Yeah. I probably have so many stories I could tell if I just remember them. I always remember them at the most random times, but never when there's yapping time. You know. I mean, I'm making yapping time, but also I should focus on the game. So we can finally see the hot dude. Maybe a storytelling stream. I mean, I could try, but the problem is anytime I try to actively remember things, I can't. You know? Like, I'm like a sleeper agent. I need specific words to trigger memories in my brain. And then I remember what happened. What's a brain cell? I don't know. Cujo has mine. He has the brain cells in the family. But yeah. Bunny, by the way, it's a horrible day because we already know the one hot girl that was in this game. We've seen her last stream. She's not a dateable. She's not dateable. The dev confirmed it in my comments. She's not dateable. I wanted to date Hannah so bad. Anyway. Ew. What? Yeah. Like, she was the first character we officially see, and I was so down bad for her. Everyone was down bad for her. But she's dating Mark. Damn you, Mark! Yeah. Yeah. We only have men here to date, apparently. I mean, I can live with that, but I would have also loved to date women. Please give me more women. Please, I'm begging on my knees, give me more women. I can't wait for Willow Mist to fully release, because then we have women and even a Night Lady. Oh my god, I can't wait for the Night Lady. Is that the one in the TikTok I saw last night? If you mean the red-haired one, then yes. Women are hot. They are. I love women. I fucking love women. Okay. Side tangents aside. I messaged my date to assure him that I'm here and waiting. No response. I fidget with my glass and take tiny sips just to look like a contributing member of this establishment. As time passes, I trace patterns in the condensation on the outside of my glass. I do that too all the time. Is that self-soothing? A few more people leave and enter the bar, none of whom approach me or look anything like the guy in the profile picture. Eventually, I order another soda and keep waiting. 9:25 p.m. That's not a good first look. Maybe he's caught at work, but you'd think he'd let me know. 9 p.m. I check my phone again, even though it hasn't buzzed once. Nothing. No sorry running late. Not even a lame excuse like, my horoscope warned me it's a stay inside or die kind of day. Need more women to date. I'm really recommending Willow Mist. The demo was already amazing, and we do have women to date there, so... I would cry and think I got stood up. Yeah, same. Like, after half an hour, fine. An hour, I would leave. I would be like, fuck this. In games and IRL, true. I take anything just to know I haven't been forgotten. I keep telling myself to stay positive, even now. Maybe he lost his phone, but then again, he could still meet me without it. There we go. 9:15. The bartender surprises me by waving me over to the bar. He only wants to refill my soda without me asking. The pity refill is never a good sign, and it only makes me feel worse instead of comforted. I still take it and sip on it anyway, my hopes slipping away with every passing moment. Faces come and go around me, groups, couples, regulars, trading back slaps and inside jokes. I never thought I'd want to be part of the heartbeat in a place like this, but sitting here alone, surrounded by laughter and noise, it only reminds me how alone and out of place I am. That's it, I need a drink. I would have left. I would have already left. Like, hour mark, I'm leaving. Fuck that dude. Finally done with the sodas, I march up to the bar. The bartender prepares my request without a comment. I keep watching the door as he slides me a Sex on the Beach cocktail. Oh, Sex on the Beach is actually pretty good. Oh my god, my favorite thing was one time we were celebrating a friend's birthday at a... I think it was like a taco restaurant or something. Something like that. And they had amazing names for their cocktails. And the one that sounded the best to me was actually called a one-night stand. And the server was also so funny because, like, my best friend was just like, ooh, watch me. And then she ordered a Sex on the Beach. He didn't blink an eye. And then it was my turn, and I didn't tell anyone beforehand what I was ordering. And I just, like, me looking cute and innocent as I did, was just like, I would like to have one night stand. And he looks me up and I was just like, yeah, I can imagine you would like that. And then he wrote it down. It was so funny. It was so great. What are these names? Sex on the Beach is like a super popular one. It's been around for ages. But yeah. But the one night stand was the first one I saw one of them being called one night stand. But there's also this drink called, I don't know if it's called like that everywhere, but in our pub it was called Slippery Nipple, where it was Sambuca with Baileys, I think, and they called it Slippery Nipple. I couldn't drink it because of the texture. I tried. It was horrible. I couldn't, but I loved the name. Oh, yeah. It was funny back then. I keep watching the door as he slides me a Sex on the Beach cocktail. The vinyl booth sighs beneath me as I shift and uncross my legs. I've heard of that one, the Slippery Nipple? Yeah. It's pretty popular, I think, actually, but it's just not called the same everywhere. I think they have different names somewhere. So yeah. What am I still doing here? That's what I'm wondering too, girl. I've been stood up. I can't fool myself any longer. Real men really aren't worth the time. Don't remember if it's one of the ones I was given? Oh. What were you given? The reality settles over me like a bucket of cold water, a dull ache blooming in my chest. I stare at the untouched ice melting at the bottom of my glass, thinking about all the effort I've wasted. But I only remember half that night. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I've been there before. I've come to terms with the fact that I have some personal growing to do. Maybe being single is more my problem than the man I've dumped. But this is the first time I've genuinely tried in so long, and this is how it ends. I refuse to publicly wallow in my misery any longer. I'm already prepared to drown myself in romance manga when I get home to ease the sting. Taking out my phone, I start pulling up an app to schedule a ride home, annoyed at myself for not doing this earlier. Before I can, however, a shadow falls over me. Oh! I look up, thinking it's the bartender coming over to kick me out or give me another pity drink. But the words die in my throat the second I see who's actually standing there. He's so fine. He is so fine. I can fix him. Standing over me is a... Whoa, this guy is huge, both in the tall and broad kind of sense. I was out drinking with a friend celebrating his pre-med being done. Oh. Okay, yeah, parties like that. His shirt is... I was trying to look him in the eyes, I swear, and then they just zoomed in on his massive man tits. It's not my fault. The game did it. It wasn't me, I swear. I'm going feral, me too. Oh my god. His shirt is doing him zero favors. Or maybe that's the point, judging by the confident look on his face. Please. Yes! Give me those mantids. Yeah, I'm gonna motorboard them. I'm gonna motorboat them so hard. And they found out I've never really drank before. Oh. So they started ordering a bunch of, 15th drinks for me to try? Damn, that's a lot. Bro, I swear they're looking straight at me. Listen, right, they did. They looked first. Ignore the word 15th. Oh, is it your autocorrect again? No, but I swear, these tits have been looking at me first. I swear I'm not... Also, I want to bite his arm. Like, look at that. I want to bite that. It's so biteable. You can't tell me that this is not biteable. Just want to go... Oh, chomp chomp. Nom nom. I don't even think you would notice it that much if I bit down on his fucking bicep. Oh my god. I need to calm down. Hello? Where are we going? Where are we going? What direction are we going, game? I'm starting to worry a little. It's tight enough to leave nothing to the imagination, and because I'm sitting down, it's all right at eye level. Yeah, see, they were looking at me first. Wait, is that chest hair I see? Please say yes, I need it. I think it is. I think it is chest hair. Yes. Okay, we're going back up again. Once I realized my eyes went straight for his chest and I haven't even looked at his face yet, I snap out of it. When I finally look up, he's already smirking, so that answers whether he noticed. Oh. Yes, I won, yeah. I try very hard to maintain eye contact and not let my gaze drop to where his shirt is clinging for dear life across his chest. No, listen. Give him the same treatment. Give him the same treatment as they give women all of the time. I would shamelessly stare at his tits. I would. Also, lips look very kissable. Just saying. That tattoo makes me think of Gale. Oh yeah, a little. That's when I noticed the slip through his eyebrow and the single earring in his right ear. Hot. His ink black hair is straight, silky, and long enough to be tousled away from his face. Hot. And he opens those full, smirking lips to talk to me.
Well, now, that's a hell of a dress to be sitting alone.
I need a moment. I didn't know it was voiced. Hold on, wait. I need to hear him more. I have a feeling... Oh no, I didn't make the connection before. I need the chest hair, please. I need more visual novel guys with that feature. I also need more guys with, like, beards. Give me older guys. I don't want the super young looking ones. Yeah, Kali, you was right. I do love this character. See, I told you. No, but wait.
You get lost on your way somewhere.
Okay, I think I need to stop hitting my desk. Oh my god. No, but like... Okay, so we all know I am listening to ASMR, right? And we also all know I am listening to RP ASMR, right? I've talked about it more often than I'd like to at this point, but... When I read the name Kindred Spirit, which is the developer's account on TikTok, I was just like, that sounds familiar. I think he does ASMR stuff. Because sometimes when I listen to ASMR things, there are people who do collabs together, so there are multiple characters in the audios. And Kindred Spirit has been in some of those. And I'm pretty sure... I'm gonna look into that after stream. But I'm very sure that it might be the same dude. Because the voice sounds so familiar. Yeah, I remember they gave me a baby Guinness, White Russian, Black Russian, several beers, and I don't remember what else. Oh, damn. They gave you the whole packet. And it's even worse considering that you were drinking, like, things mixed together, so that makes it worse instead of just, you know, sticking to something of the same kind. My stomach is doing flips. Yeah, mine too. Okay, that's kind of corny, but after the night I've had, corny feels like poetry. His voice has a low, rough grain to it. I just stare at him, frozen. I can't remember the last time someone looked at me so boldly with that kind of slightly mischievous heat behind their expression. Can I help you? It comes out sharper than I intended. Oh. But tonight I'm out of warm welcomes. His smoldering grin widens, completely brushing past the acid in my voice. Without an invitation, he casually slides into the booth across from me. Oh, bold, are we? The leather creaks as he props his elbows on the table, leaning to the side with his chin resting in his hand. Okay, listen. I'm a sucker for these things in fictional settings. If someone did this to me IRL, I would be so pissed. And I would be... I mean, I wouldn't even be still there. I would have left like an hour ago, but that's past the point. But if someone was acting like that towards me, especially a man... I make exceptions for women. Because women. But if a man had the audacity to just sit down across from me and act like that, oh my god, I would be so pissed.
You look like you had a rough night.
Oh, you have no idea. I want to scream with joy right now, but my dog is laying next to me asleep. Yeah, don't wake the puppy. Don't wake the baby.
Let me guess. Either someone made a terrible mistake tonight, or you didn't plan on coming here alone.
Both, actually. Yeah, my date ended up ghosting me. I'm instantly embarrassed by the thin wobble in my voice, but he doesn't seem to mind. He nods once with a seriousness that feels surprisingly sincere. And then he leans forward a little more, resting his forearms on the table and tilting his head as if he was studying a piece of art. Sir.
His loss.
Oh? He knows what to say.
Seriously though, who picks this kind of place for a first date and then doesn't show? That's a special kind of stupid.
Yeah, you tell me. You tell me. Hold on. Do we have voice? Okay, voice is already up. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit more. Oh, so this handsome guy isn't from the dating app? No, he's not. God damn it. My theory was wrong, but this is also good. Like him swooping in after we got stood up. Also a nice touch. It's a strange kind of comfort being defended so bluntly by a stranger. I'm not sure whether to be unsettled or grateful. Are you always so... candid? I ask, unable to shake the watery nerves from my tone. He simply shrugs.
Life is too short to keep playing games, and you don't get extra time for playing it safe.
Sir?
If you want something, you might as well reach for it.
Bet my hands are on your tits. My hands are on your tits and I'm going to bite your biceps. He basically just gave me permission, no? I want to bite his neck, but it might be because of the Omegaverse stuff I've been reading. Girl, calm down with that. No, but I get it. I would also just like brushing his hair aside and then like nibbling a little on his neck. That sounds nice. But also give me those tits. Oh no! Hi Rose! Oh my god! Welcome in, Raiders! Thank you so much for the raid, sweetheart! What a time to come in when I'm talking about man tits! Hello, welcome in! How was stream? Hold on, let me give you a shout out because none of my mods are here. I can't ride. My nails are too long. I did my nails yesterday, so I can't. There we go. But how was your stream? Perfect? Yes, perfect. Mantats. That's a good timing, absolutely. Any chest's a good chest, yes. But welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. Was doing birthday countdown? Happy birthday? Oh my god, happy birthday! But hello everyone, for those who don't know me, my name is Callie. I am a fairy princess and menace, as you will soon see with this fine specimen that we are seeing here. And we are currently playing the demo for Affictionate, which is a dating sim where we are quite literally writing our perfect man into existence. I was already heartbroken because last stream we saw our best friend and she's a stunning queen and she's beautiful, but it was confirmed to me by the dev that she's not dateable. And it's sad. Thank you. I hope you had a nice stream. Also, if you have to raid and run, please do make sure to take care of yourself, do all your aftercare, get something to drink, get something to eat, get some good rest in. Same for all the raiders. I love having you here, but if you have to raid and run, that's totally fine. Do not worry about it. But I appreciate everyone being here, and again, thank you so much for the raid. Worth it? Was if chest actually mimic? Yeah, that would be worth it. I would still go. I shall lurk. Have a nice lurk, and thank you so much again. No, yeah, I know, right? Heartbreaking. She's so beautiful. Oh, but no, she has to date Mark. Why would she date Mark? Ugh. Anyway. Listen, entire chat and we were so heartbroken about it. At first we were down bad, and then we were all sad. But, wait, question. Does anyone here listen to ASMR? And like RP ASMR? I need someone to confirm whether or not, like, his voice sounds familiar to people who listen to ASMR stuff. Mark, it's always a Mark. It is always a Mark. Why is it always a Mark? I want to run a character in D&D who has a mimic companion that poses her tits. Oh my god. That would be so fun. No, but I know 5 people who love them. Be right back, Callie. I'm going to play with my doggo real quick. He just woke up. Enjoy your time with your doggo. Doggo always first. Like, the thing is, I talked about this before. But the developer's name on TikTok is Kindred Spirit. And I know there is an ASMR artist on YouTube who's also called Kindred Spirit. And I think I haven't really listened to his stuff. I always only listen to stuff where he was like collaborating with other people. But his voice sounds eerily familiar. I have to check it out later. I have to confirm, because now my brain is just like, is it that guy? Is it not that guy? I don't know. But yeah. Long story short for this game, we are single, jobless, a writer, and also very sad and depressed. And apparently we wrote our perfect man into existence, and he's one of them. We later get to pick, in the full game, we get to pick what kind of guy we want to go for. Right now in the demo, it's only the biker bad boy. This hits too close to home. That's what we have been saying too. Like, the entire time where it was just like, oh yeah, this and that, was just like, oh, the apartment was a mess and didn't do this, didn't do that. And we were all just like, girly pop, you just have depression. Like we all do. You're playing as me. Yeah, I'm also playing as me. Why is this a game outside of the perfect man part? It sounds like reality, right? It's too close to home. With like messy room, mangas, and like figures collecting on the shelves. And then just writing smut and stuff. Well, like it's too close to home. Game Maker did too well of a job creating MC, for real, for real. Also, we get to pick the gender. We have male, female, and non-binary. And I think later on we're also gonna get character creation. I'm not sure though. But I think he talked about that in one of his TikToks. But yeah, So there will be rich yandere daddy. There will be something with alpha omegaverse stuff and other things. But yeah, so there are more to come in the future. Come, like me. I will also come. I mean, what? But yeah, so far we only have the fix it. I can fix him kind of guy. Fanfic stuff? Also, but I think also like original stories is what the MC is writing. But also fanfics. Yeah. As far as I know. But still, he said if you want something you might as well reach for it. So he's given me permission to just reach for his massive tits, right? Right? We can all agree that he's giving me permission to do that. Right? I just wanna squeeze them! They look squeezable. And his arm looks biteable. I just wanna reach around for it? No, not reach around, just straight up front. I probably couldn't even put my arms fully around him. He's probably too buff for that. Yes. Fuck yeah. The tits are mine! First, I'm gonna squeeze them a good while, and then I'm just gonna bury my face in them. That sounds like a good time. He could suffocate me with them, and I would say thank you. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the madness. 60% of my streams are always like this. At some point, I'm down bad for something or someone. And it will continue in the future because I have more dating sims to play. Is this a mad community? It's a horny community a lot of the time. Everyone is sweet, but we also are down bad. And we're always getting off track during my streams. So there will be tangents that have nothing to do with what's actually happening on screen for a while. A lot of the time. That's human nature, fair. The neck makes me think Ellison. Who's that again? It depends how much you expose it. True, true, true. Very true. Final Fantasy? Elves? Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know too much about that, unfortunately. Why am I whispering? Because I'm embarrassed, I think. And I'm scared that people are gonna judge me. Okay, but let's continue. He pauses, holding my gaze. Is he sensing that I'm trying to reach out for his tits and giving them a good squeeze?
Name is Rat. What's yours?
Gays. We love the gays. We love the gays. I'm part gay. They're known for their long necks. More to Nomon. Half gay here. Oh my god, same. Are you also part of the bi panic babes? I am. Let's go. I'm so gay, it's my species. Yeah, we know, Bunny. You're our favorite gay. Cully, nice to meet you.
Never been here before, have you?
No, it seems to be obvious. I scoff, morbidly amused, and find enough of my footing to respond sarcastically again. How could you tell?
The way you're dressed was my first clue. Second was the way you kept checking your phone like it's a lifeline.
I have anxiety, okay? Don't judge me for that.
Good. You ordered a sex on the beach at a place like this. Dead giveaway.
What's that supposed to mean now? I'm bi, my friend said you should be pan, it's 2026. What does that have anything to do with that? They are aware that the B in LGBTQ plus is for bi, right? Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. Let's just let bi and pan people coexist. What the fuck? Sex on the Beach is my favorite cocktail and I would die on that hill. Sex on the Beach is great. I wish I would remember where they actually had the one-night stand cocktail. It was so good. I remember it was so good, but I only went to that place once. It might have even closed down at this point. It's been over 10 years. Of course, we will now be pan. Right. We will all be pan-loving people now. Back to the kitchen, I guess. Bag, my dog left me for my mom to go back to sleep. Aw, that's always a heartbreak. I get that. Do not recommend actual sex on the beach. No, that's like, that's too sandy. Oh, ew, no. As someone who gets sensory issues, no. Get that shit away from me. I don't want sand in every, like crease and crevice. No. Like, you could also just have sex on sandpaper at that point. It's the same thing. No? What did I just walk back into? Peak. It's like sandpaper. That's what I'm saying. It is like sandpaper. I get annoyed when I visit the beach normally. Like, as long as I'm in the water, it's fine. But when I get out of the water and I have the sand on me, I hate it. As soon as it's dried off, I just have to get it off my body so quickly. At least the sandpaper didn't stick around after. That's true. I and Kali becoming good friends. I see, yeah, we get each other. We're bonding. We have a bonding moment. I love that. Can't imagine sex there. No, I would never. If my partner would ever no, I'm glad that I know my boyfriend would never. He would never suggest it because we both have sensory issues. I am lucky. That would never be an issue. Oh god, I would no. Even just thinking, ugh. Salt water also feels wrong. Yeah, it does. Like dried on the skin. Like it makes the skin like so I don't know, like so tight, but in the wrong way. You know, it's not the tight I like. Someone needs to stop me. What is going on? I'm blaming it on being absolutely sleep deprived. And on the man tits. It's always a man's fault. What are you ming me for? I don't need salt water to help me be tight. No, me neither. I can do that all by myself. I also don't need water to be wet, you know? Anyway. I really need... Listen, with some people, it's just like... You know, Nivelette's Charged Attack Pressure Washer Edition between my legs, so... Bro, I keep zoning out and coming back to all of this. It's so funny. I love it. You're welcome. Just need that guy's voice. Yeah, actually. And be called a good girl. That does the trick as well. But not by everyone. With a lot of people, it makes me cringe. It's just like, no, I won't punch you in the face now. And spaghetti are straight till they get wet. Exactly. I never had a straight thought in my life. Like, the fact... Oh my god. So often, I look back at the stuff I watch and I'm just like, yeah, I think I had a couple gay awakenings in my life, but I just wasn't aware of it. Because I was so infatuated by so many women of the cartoons I was watching. Should have been a dead giveaway, but it wasn't. I feel my cheeks flush hot with embarrassment, but his tone doesn't... Blech. Reading is hard, okay? Let's try that again. But his tone isn't mocking. If anything, he sounds almost fond? In my defense, I've never been stood up before, so this is new territory. Reading, what's reading? Exactly. Exactly. What's reading? I'm so easy when it comes to Oh, Bunny. Bunny, do you want me to call you a good girl? I'm gonna do it for free for you. Don't test me, I'll do it. I take that as a yes. Bunny. Bunny, you're such a good girl. I hope that was okay. I haven't done that in a while. I need to practice. Personally, I cringe at daddy and mommy. Oh my god, don't get me started on that. That's so horrible. Don't. Just don't. Like, anything that was sexy before, if they say like, oh, daddy or mommy, it's just like, instantly dried up. Instantly the Sahara Desert. Oh no. Don't start with daddy and mommy. No. Sweating. Did I do a good job? Listen, okay, so I am planning. I need input. I am planning on making an ASMR video. Like the next one is gonna be definitely more focused for the girly pops, with hair care stuff. And then I also had an idea that, like, you know, the patching up kind of thing, like Fairy Princess patches you up. But I was thinking like, oh, what if I do it F for F? I'm not gonna do anything catering towards men only. Never. But I was thinking like, you know, patching up a female knight. Do we like that? Do we want the Yuri? Do we want that? How would we feel about that instead of doing F for anyone? You know? We're going walla wa. Yes, yes. Okay. Yes, I need more Yuri in my life. Got you. Always Yuri. Gotcha, gotcha. I will. There will be scolding. But that way I could bring in good girl. You know. When the knight behaves. Hold on. I missed something. If someone would call me daddy in a sexual way, I think I would jump out of the window no matter the floor. Same. Like, if someone called me mommy... Listen, not that it would happen in the first place. I am not exactly a mommy person. But if it would happen, I would probably throw up in their face first and then just leave. I don't know much about Yuri, though, so for... Right, of course, for research. Only for research. Right. I'll note that down. Wait, where's my notebook? I don't have one here. Do I? No. Okay, let me... Ah! Let me grab something. Yuri... patching... up... I can't write! That's great. Knight. ASMR. Okay. I made a note. The world needs more yaoi. The world has a lot of yaoi. We need more Yuri. Like genuine cute Yuri. Not the fetishized ones. Edging? Maybe. Maybe edging. Okay. So that now that that's out of the way, thank you for your input, guys. I love sweet Yuris. Yeah. I heard Yuri edging. What? No patching. Patching up. I'm not gonna do that kind of ASMR, bunny. I might be like this, but I'm not a YouTuber. Can we have something where girlfriend dyes my hair and sees my neck and go, I'm not really big on the, like, microphone licking, and also I don't have my 3DO. I still need to get one, but it's expensive. 3DO microphones are like 300. But I'm determined to get it eventually because that opens so much more up for me ASMR-wise. But I could give, like, little kissies. Instead of lickies, I could give little kissies. That would... Okay, listen, so... I don't know about hair dyeing, but I will make an ASMR about hair care, basically, like washing hair. You know? So I could bring that in. You're gonna... Wait, hold on. I need something to write down ideas. I have 5,000 notebooks, but not one is close by when I need it. Hold on. This is gonna be my designated ASMR notebook now. Hold on. I'm still waiting on the pickle tapping. I told you it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna touch a pickle. Not licking, but like, ooh, that looks goody. I can bring that in. Don't you worry about that. I can bring that in. Definitely. Hold on. Include neck kissing. I can do that. Hopefully. Maybe. If I don't laugh the entire time. Wait, Kali, do you know any good Yuri ASMR with puppy girls or kitty girls? Please, I need this. I don't think I do. Like, usually I don't really listen to puppy girl or kitty girls. So, like... Bark. No, it is my dog. my pen doesn't bark. It is my dog that's barking in the background. I apologize. She's spicy sometimes. That sounds good. I hope I can provide. Because the thing is, my ASMR stuff, I was thinking about trying to go with a script, but I don't think I will be able to stick to a script. So I'm just freestyling. I already did an ear cleaning one. Hey, if you wanna wait. Hold on. Where's my YouTube? What's my YouTube again? If you'd like to check out my YouTube, I can hook you up. Maybe. Nope. That was the wrong thing. Shameless plug. Hold on. Oh, I forgot that they do the fucking ad with YouTube. It's so stupid. There we go. Why am I stinky? What did I do to be stinky? Here, if you guys would like to check out my ASMR stuff so far. There's not a lot because I unfortunately don't have enough time to do more ASMR videos, but I'm trying. And currently also with the heat waves, and next week there's gonna be another one. It wasn't a list of commands, I know. I put it there. But why am I stinky? Something that makes my toes tingle, hurrah, 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 whoever knows knows. I don't know. How stinky are you to be jumped? I'm not stinky. I took a shower today. I smell like roses. Like, actually, I used a rose shampoo. It's one of my favorites. Okay, anyway, are we ever gonna be able to finish this game? Probably not. We're never gonna make it through this demo at this point. I don't think I've even read this. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're not gonna. Listen, we've been here before. I've played these games. Yapper do not finish game. No, they don't. I've been here before, where Chad and I were just like yapping up a storm to the point where it's like, you know what? We're not gonna go anywhere anyway. And then I went back to the chatting screen. Games are an excuse to yap. They are. I have been distracted looking at his chest and neck. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. The good thing is I have to focus on reading. But the bad thing is my eyes still wander up because tits. Anyway, in my defense, I've never been stood up before, so this is new territory.
Well, you are handling it better than most. Some people would have run out of here crying by now.
No, I don't cry over men. I don't cry over men. They don't deserve my tears. I make men cry. And then I collect their tears. I mean, what? I have to go now. No, it's fine. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You fit right in here. But have a great stream. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice rest day or night. I don't know what time it is for you, but I hope you have a wonderful day. I do. Yeah, you do. You're one of us now. You're adopted. Bye-bye. Bye. Thanks again so much for being here. Who says I wasn't planning to do that in my car? No, I don't cry over men. He laughs. It's genuine, deep rumbling sound that I can feel in my chest from across the table. Oh.
Fair
Hot.
enough. But here's a better plan.
He signals to the bartender with 2 fingers raised, a practiced gesture that suggests he's a regular here. The bartender nods without a question. So, is this what you do? Rescue stranded women and try to make them feel better?
I'm not trying to make you feel better.
1 second you're watching a gameplay, then after you blink, it's yapping session again. Yeah, it's always like that. That's what I do here. That's what this channel is all about. I would love it if someone laughs into my chest or stomach. I don't know why it just came to me now. No, that's like a really nice feeling. It's like a tingly, tickly feeling. Sometimes it can be really nice, but also sometimes I It happened before that I pushed someone off me because it was tickling too much. Why did my brain turn that into don't cry over spilt, man? I mean, they're spilt, they're rotten, they're like spoiled milk. We don't cry over spoiled milk. Then what are you doing?
Talking to someone I wanted to talk to. Don't make it more noble than it is.
I can fix him. He leans in slightly.
How about you let me salvage what's left of your night? I can't undo the asshole who stood you up.
What are we talking about now?
But I can at least make sure you don't leave feeling like shit about it.
That tone? Ah. Something shifts in my chest. This is exactly the kind of thing that happened in the fantasies I write. The mysterious stranger who appears at the perfect moment, the one who makes you feel like the only person in the room. I should be cautious. I should be smart. I was stood up by one stranger from the internet. Oh god, what am I doing? Falling for some random guy's smooth words? It happens way too quickly sometimes. I want this so badly, to feel wanted and have someone look at me the way he's doing it right now. I like him a lot, but for some reason I'm not picking up the bad boy energy like that right now. Yeah, no, not so far. But I mean, we're also very early on. We just met him. You know, there could be some deep-rooted issues. There are always deep-rooted issues. Issues. I can't even speak anymore. Issues. It's making it really hard to think straight. Have you tried thinking gay? I have found out that sometimes it helps. You don't even know me.
Not yet. But I know you got all dressed up for someone who didn't deserve the effort.
True, I'm just being impatient today. My bad. There was too much yapping, I guess.
I know you're still sitting here instead of running away. Which means you've got more guts than you give yourself credit for.
Or maybe I'm just more stupid than we all think. That's more likely. You know. I'm just stupid.
And I also know that if some guy is too stupid to show up for you, then maybe you've been wasting your time on the wrong kind of man.
Oh, probably. No, it wasn't the yapping. I'm just a certified brat, especially today. Oh, damn. Damn. Then maybe you do need him. The bartender arrives with 2 bottles of beer, the good craft kind, not the cheap stuff, and sets them down between us. Red slides one toward me. I pick up the bottle, just to have something to do with my hands, and take a small sip. That's such a mood. If I can't fiddle with something, I'm going insane. I actually have a fidget pen now. Can you hear that? Wait, can you? Does it pick that up? I don't think it does, but like there's a little ball that you can like swish back and forth, and then on top there's a little spinny head. It's really nice. I didn't think it would actually do anything, but it helps. It's bitter and hoppy, nothing like the sweet cocktail I ordered before, but somehow it actually tastes really good. I'm not a beer person. I don't know, beer's just not for me. That's somewhat accurate.
I have a good eye for these sorts of things. Part of the job.
What job? Maybe I am MC.
I'm a mechanic.
That makes sense.
Across town.
It makes sense that he's a mechanic when he's the biker boy.
You work on enough bikes, you start noticing patterns. Where things wear down first tells you how people actually ride.
I need to get my mind out of the gutter. Listen, I can wear him down with writing, you know. Someone needs to stop me. What the hell? Yeah, I deserve both of those. I deserve both of those. Bitter things are the best. Bitter candy, bitter soda, bitter chips. It depends. It depends for me. All I heard was I can wear him. That too, bunny. Why the cheese slap too? I get the spray, but why the cheese? Man! Just getting bullied left, right, and center.
And more problems they tend to neglect.
I want to say something, but I don't want to get sprayed again. Moving on. Okay, be honest with me. Do you rehearse this stuff or does it just come out of you like that? He loves Rich. You know, he has that Rich laugh. like there's just dollar bills coming out of his mouth when he's laughing. He laughs again, that same warm rumble, and shakes his head.
Nah, I just call it how I see it.
So what do you see when you look at me? The question comes out more vulnerable than I intend. I blame the beer, or maybe the fact that this man has made me feel more in 5 minutes than my actual date managed in days of messaging. Red doesn't answer right away. Instead, he leans forward again, elbows on the table, and really looks at me. Oh no, that would make me so insecure. Hi, pretty. Hi, Betsy. Oh my god, baby, how are you doing? Hi, I missed you. Are you doing okay? I hope you are. I'm good, I missed you too. Ah, mwah, mwah, mwah. Big smoochies. Big smoochies. I'm good, yes. I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that. You're at the right time. I'm down bad. I'm so down bad. But look at these tits. Lurk, but mwah, mwah. Have a nice lurk, and thank you for being here. Mwah, mwah. His gaze is intense, slow, deliberate, and entirely unlike my interactions with anyone else, but never leering.
Honestly, I'm not sure yet.
I mean, he's kind of built like a manhwa zero. Oh, you're so right. Maybe that's why I like him. Maybe that's why I like him. Who knows? But oh my god, but you're so right with that. Him, for real? That's just his laugh. It's like the same laugh, or at least a similar laugh to Silas from Love and Deep Space, and he also has that Rich laugh. So I love Rich laughs. They're nice. The answer catches me off guard. I expected another smooth line.
You ordered a soda first. Switched to a cocktail about an hour in.
Yeah, I did.
That tells me you showed up planning to be responsible. You wanted a clear head for whoever you were meeting.
I mean, he's not wrong.
But he never came. So you gave up on being careful.
Maybe I just also gave up on not being depressed. Or acting like I'm not depressed. It took me a moment to find the dollar sign because I couldn't find my money emoji. That's fair. I also search for emojis way too often sometimes, and I just put it in the search line. You can search for emojis on your phone. At least I can, with the keyboard I have.
That's the vibe of someone who actually cared to make it work, but is tired of getting disappointed.
He's reading me like a book. I can. I mean, I have an option to do that, yeah. I don't know if every keyboard has that, though. I just looked. Something about the voices unsettling reminds me about Hisoka a little. Hisoka out of all people! Maybe it's just because I like to, again, I like to listen to ASMR. And I do listen to a variety of different voices, obviously. And some of them do have, like, deeper voices, like him. And depending on the situation and, like, the storytelling and everything, it depends. But I can see why. Especially, like, in this kind of setting, you know, you're in a vulnerable state, and then this quote-unquote bad boy shows up with that kind of voice. I can see how it could be a little bit unsettling in that regard, like, overall. I can see that, yeah.
The rest, I would have to stick around to figure out.
Also, I think if someone talked to me like that in real life, I would also just be like, can you not? Can you talk like a normal person? Again, like, the things I like about fictional characters and the things I actually like IRL, they're so far apart. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. But yeah. I get it. I get it. I see it. I can see why. But he's so goddamn. I don't have a comeback for that one. Just a man admitting he doesn't have me figured out yet, but wants to. It makes me want to let him try. My breath catches as I realize I still haven't given him a reply. You know what I expected tonight.
Good. Expected is boring.
No, expected is safe. Expected doesn't make me spiral. For a moment, neither of us speaks, but it's a comfortable silence, as if we are both just taking in the moment and appreciating the company. Then Red's lips curve into that devastating smirk again.
Now here's what I think. I think you spent way too long waiting for something to happen.
Maybe. Things I like about fiction, it is not real and I can get as bonkers as I want to. Exactly! Like, you can go wild with your imagination without having to worry about stuff, you know? But for example, I can give a perfect example right now. I love Gojo, as a lot of people do. I love how silly he is. I love how unhinged he can be. I love how caring he is as well. Would I fuck him? Absolutely. Could I ever see myself actually with him? No. If Gojo was to actually hit on me and try to interact with me, I would probably slap him in the face because he would annoy the ever-living shit out of me. That's like the best explanation I can give off the bat. Back I was seeing how my friend was doing. We got a collab soon. Oh, that's exciting. Also, welcome back.
So, how about you stop waiting and do something different for a change?
But you cannot slap him because of infinity. Try me, bitch. I'm gonna go through infinity. I don't fucking care. I will. Don't test me. I'll find a way. Right, oh my god, my man talked to me like that. Damn, someone is dumb bad. And that someone is also me. Something different?
Can't get anywhere new if you keep on taking the same roads.
I mean, he's not wrong.
So, you staying here nursing that cocktail? Or are you coming with me?
Coming with you where?
Does it really matter?
I mean, a little. I'm so paranoid, I would immediately think that everyone wants to murder me in a back alley. The question hangs between us. It should bother me that the answer is no. I stare at his outstretched hand. This is crazy. This is the kind of thing Hannah would tell me not to do. This is how people end up on true crime podcasts. But something about him makes me want to take the plunge, and that terrifies me almost as much as it excites me. Before I can overthink it, I place my hand in his. Ooh, we're adventurous today.
Now we're talking.
Oh, okay. Okay, with that reaction, I would also take that hand. I know what's up with me today. It might be my neighbor's fault. Maybe going feral because of your neighbor. With your crush. I would be scared as fuck. Yeah, listen, if a stranger was just be like, come with me, doesn't matter where we're going. Hot or not, I would just be like, yeah, it does matter. And I'm gonna call someone to come and pick me up here so I don't have to leave alone and be worried about getting ambushed on the way outside. And then getting dragged into an alley and killed. He's so cute, like OMG on my age, basically. Ah, puppy crush, that's so cute. He's coming closer. The man tits are now the man tits are mainly covered now. What am I supposed to stare at now? Oh. We live exactly across from each other too, so it's perfect. Oh, that's so sweet. His hand is warm and steady. He puts me... I nearly read sweaty, and I was just like... Sweaty hands are not really that great. No, it's steady, not sweaty. He pulls me gently to my feet, and I'm suddenly very aware of how close we are. He's a bit taller than me. A bit? I'm sure he's way taller than me, because I am a short queen. Oop. That's not what I want to do. I should watch The Girl Next Door again. Maybe you should. And the leather of his jacket creaks softly as he moves. He doesn't let go of my hand right away. Instead, he looks at me with calm eyes that still burn underneath, like a promise.
You coming?
If you keep talking to me like that, yeah, I'm for sure coming. It's gonna be that easy. Oh, you took the horny away. Red seems sweet like this? Yeah, a little. He does seem sweet, but also, again, in real life, I would be so careful. It's not really a question, it's a dare. And the worst part is, it's working. Wait, I just realized I already did that for you. Yeah, you did. Oh, there it is. It's fitting. The horny is very fitting today. I should say no. I should absolutely say no. I don't even know you.
Then let's change that.
Sir? What are we talking about? Where are we heading? What are we doing? He leads me through the crowded bar, weaving between tables and patrons with the ease of someone who belongs here. A few people call out to him, and he nods or raises his free hand in acknowledgement, but he doesn't stop. When we step outside, the cool night air hits my flushed cheeks like a blessing. I take a deep breath. Somehow the same air that felt heavy inside now feels so free. My thoughts are still a jumbled mess of "this is insane" and "don't let go of his hand."
Better?
It was getting pretty stuffy in there.
Yeah, it gets like that. Especially on the weekends.
Brush Buddy looks too innocent for this. I forgot that I have him on my shoulder. Poor dude. Poor dude is being subjected to all the horniness. He finally releases my hand and I immediately miss the warmth of the contact. He walks over to one of the motorcycles parked near the entrance. A sleek red beast that looks expensive and dangerous. Oh, is that the... That's the one? That looks like great motorcycle. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh no. Oh no! He's not...
Never been on one of these before.
No. I want to ride a motorcycle. Thankfully, I'm not an adrenaline junkie. I've been on a motorcycle before, though, as passenger. It was quite nice, but also scary. A motorcycle? No, absolutely not. I don't even have a helmet, and...
I've got you covered.
Of course he does. He pulls a spare helmet from the storage case.
Safety first.
I would also let you raw dog it, I mean, what?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a rush. The closest thing to flying without leaving the ground.
Crashed once, never touched one since then. Oh. I hope everything was okay. But totally understandable, like, crashes with motorcycles, they always look so scary. Like, with cars, you have, like, a little bit of safety in there, you know? But with motorcycles, you're just, like, exposed to everything. That's scary.
But if you don't want to, that's also perfectly okay. We can just call you a cab and give you a ride home. No pressure.
No, wait, actually, that's sweet. That he's just like, hey, if you don't want to do this, here's the way out. That's a plus point. I mean, it's a bare minimum. But at this point, the bar is in hell. The bar is literally in hell, guys. Few scars. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Damn. Yeah, motorcycle crashes are scary. I look at the motorcycle, then back at Red. Red, please, one chance. This is the most impulsive, reckless, stupid thing I could possibly do right now. I think about my apartment, cleaned for the first time in months, but still empty. I think about my friends, all paired off and happy. Could be worse, yeah, I guess. I mean, you're I hope healthy, and you're still here, so that's what matters most. I wrote one with a driver, and it's effing terrifying. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, again, I did that too. Thankfully, we weren't going fast, because it was in a small street, but I did not like it. Define healthy. That's a good question. I can't even define healthy, because I'm not healthy myself in any sense. Guess we're all just fucked up here. You know, all just sticking together. Everyone has issues here. Maybe I won't ride a motorcycle. Yeah, don't. It's safer not to. Sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? Even if you drive safely, who's to say that other people do so as well? You can still end up in an accident even if you're the one who's paying attention, you know? That's always something that you also have to keep in mind. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think about the dating app guy who couldn't even be bothered to text me that he wasn't coming. It's the internet. 90% of people have issues, some more severe than others. True. And a lot of those should actually leave the internet and touch grass. For your information, I do touch grass quite frequently, actually. Thank you very much. Even if it might not seem like it. I think about all the stories I've written where the heroine takes the risk, says yes to adventure, and throws caution to the wind. I think about what Red just said. Can't get anywhere near if you keep taking the same roads. Alright, let's do this.
You're the boss.
I am the boss, that's right. He hands me the helmet and helps me adjust the strap under my chin with surprising gentleness for someone with such rough hands. Listen, I am so weak for that. Just like adjusting anything, not just like the helmet strap, but just like adjusting stuff. I don't know, for some reason that's so hard. That's so hard, and when they're gentle about it, weak for that. His fingers brush my jaw, and I swear to God I can feel my cheeks burning beneath the visor.
You're gonna want to hold on tight. Wrap your arms around my waist and lean when I do. Don't fight it.
Say less! Oh my god. Guys! We're gonna be in the perfect position to just grab 2 full hands of those man titties. I know how I would hold on to him. Why the cheese again? Why am I getting cheesed? Can I suffocate between them is the question. No, because you're sitting behind him. You can put your... Also, you're wearing a helmet. Right now, it's helmet time and sitting behind him. But, like, that's the perfect excuse to just be like, oop, sorry, my hand slipped up to your boobs. Maybe I would even do that. Kali wants to squeeze those packs. I want to squeeze them so badly. I want to squeeze them. I want to put my face in them. I want to bite them. I want to bite his neck. I want to bite his bicep. I just want to bite him, I think. I think I'm turning into a biter. Oh no. Rip my boyfriend.
This kind of bike is a different beast from regular models.
Join us, biter. Yeah, apparently I will. I mean, it happened before where I said like, oh, I want to bite Varka's thighs. Then it was Casper's biceps. Now it's him. Just him. I see a pattern. Don't fight it. Got it.
And hey.
Yeah. No! I love when this happens, when I just say something before I even read what the MC is saying or what one of the options is that you can pick sometimes. And we're just like my exact same reaction. I love that. I don't know why. It just feels more personal, you know? That's just me at this point.
Trust me.
But I personally like biting because it helps my teeth feel better. What are you, a toddler? In the teething phase? Sorry. I'm sorry. That's just the first thing that came to mind. No, I ain't. Are you sure about that? I climb on behind him, my dress riding up my thighs in a way that would normally make me self-conscious. But right now, I don't care. My teeth just feel nice when I bite stuff. I mean, it depends on the stuff I bite into, honestly. I wrap my arms around his waist like he told me to, and I can feel his muscles through the thin material of his shirt, firm and soft at the same time. The warmth.
Are you ready?
Let me grab your tits first, then I am. No, yes, I don't know.
Perfect. Let's go for a joyride.
Okay, Silas. I just had to think of Silas. Because, like, I think one of his lines is, wanna go for a joyride later? And then MC says, where you wanna take me? That's immediately, as soon as I hear joyride, it's just like, oh, Silas. The author knows what he's doing. Yeah, honestly, listen, if he's actually that ASMR dude that I'm thinking of, I'm not surprised. Because I also wouldn't be surprised if he writes some of his ASMR stuff himself then. So. It reminds me of the one song with the joyride. Oh, I think I know which one you mean. But I can't fully download it from my brain right now. He's distracting. His eyes are very distracting, you know, like... The eyes. You know? The engine roars to life beneath us, thrumming... What? Let's try that again. Yeah, his eyes. Yeah, exactly, his eyes. Let's try that again with the reading, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Maybe I can do this time. The engine roars to life between us, a thrumming vibration that echoes through my entire body. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna continue. He slowly accelerates as we make our way out of the parking lot, and then we burst forward as we hit the main road. Looks hot. Looks hot. I can fix him. I don't know what there is to fix yet, but I can fix him. The world blurs around us, wind rushes past, cool and sharp against my exposed skin. The city lights turn into streaks of neon color. I tighten my arms around Red and press my cheek against his back, feeling the steady rise and fall of his breathing. He wasn't lying. This is freedom, and it feels amazing. For the first time in months, or maybe even years, I'm not thinking about job applications, failed relationships, or expectations. I'm just here. Yeah, I'm hooked, Kali. I have to draw so many fan art for men and visual novels. I got a whole list because of you. You're welcome. I'm always glad to supply. I don't know why, but the meme where Shrek and Frieren on a motorcycle is popping up. Oh no! Oh my god, have you... Wish I could grow my hair that long. I mean, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from growing out your hair? No, but have you guys seen the edits that are now going around with Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters and Elsa? And also with Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters and Jack Frost. Oh my god, I'm living for that. Medical issues? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Man, it always sucks when you have to keep things certain ways for that. Ow. I should stretch. I haven't done that. I haven't stretched ever since starting streaming today. That's bad. I'm old. I'm hag. We've established that, I think. Okay. I think I read that. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This is real. This is me. Sorry. Hagmaxing. Hagmaxing for real. That's what I keep saying. My brother made fun of me the first time I said hagmaxing. He was just like, so, growing older. I was like, no! Hagmaxing! No, I haven't. Now I want those memes. My For You page is mostly art and then you and my other VTuber friend stuff. Funnily enough, I haven't seen these edits on TikTok. I've seen them on my Twitter page. Because some of my mutuals were retweeting them. It was so funny. It was also pretty well done. Like, props. We fly through the city streets, the motorcycle roaring beneath us like a living thing. Red navigates the roads with practiced ease, leaning into turns with a confidence that makes my stomach flip. Every time he accelerates, I instinctively tighten my grip around his waist. Oh, not his tits. Man! And I swear I can feel him smile, even though I can't see his face. We pass through streets I've never seen, even though I've lived here for years, beneath yellow streetlights that cast everything in a warm amber glow. This is what I've been missing, this exact feeling. Eventually, the ride mellows, we're cruising now instead of racing, and I can actually take in the moment. Red leans back slightly, and I hear his voice, muffled through the helmet. Where to? Be right back, I'm gonna go get watermelon. It's always the watermelon. I just remember I have more. Also be ready once watermelon season is over for me. I start my strawberry season that lasts all year. You have strawberries all year? For us, it's strawberry season now. What? What the helly? The question pulls me out of my trance. Right, I have to go home eventually. Back to reality. I shout my address over the wind and feel his nod of acknowledgement. He's gonna take us home. Hi. Soon enough, we're turning into, onto familiar streets, the building I pass every day. Red pulls up in front of my apartment building and cuts the engine. The sudden silence is almost jarring after the constant rumble of the motorcycle. My ears are still ringing. My hands are still shaking. I'm not even sure I can feel my legs. Pretty sure he can also make sure of that in another way. I climb off the bike, my knees unsteady. I can't tell whether it's from the ride or the adrenaline crash. Also, the fact that I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna drop that, and then I'm just gonna be like, moving on, just continuing reading. How many watermelons? She has all of the watermelons. If you want watermelon, Kali is right there. Colors fit at least. I mean, listen, I kept saying at some point, I was just like, wait, my wings kind of look like watermelon slices, and ever since then I could not see it. Although yesterday I was referred to as a strawberry, which I also really like. I like strawberries, but I also like watermelon. Back out watermelons, let's go, enjoy. I climb off the bike, my knees unsteady. I can't tell whether it's from the ride or the adrenaline crash. Red swings off after me and takes my helmet, his fingers brushing mine as I hand it over. Oh, it's not voiced here. Oh. So, was it worth it? I realize I'm grinning like an idiot. That was incredible. I've never felt anything like that. Those words do wonder for a man's ego. He's looking at me with that same intensity from the bar, like I'm the only thing worth paying attention to in the entire world. I always buy watermelon till school starts back up for me, then strawberries. You all think my watermelon addiction is bad. You haven't seen nothing yet with strawberries. Golly Pop, you have not seen me devour strawberries. They don't last like 10 minutes. I love strawberries so much, but they're so expensive. So I can't buy too many of them, unfortunately. My skin feels warm despite the cool night air. Thank you for tonight, and you don't have to say anything. Sometimes the best nights are the ones that don't need words. There's a beat of silence. I should probably go inside. The night is over. Get his number. But I don't want it to end. I had a good time tonight. Me too. The best time I've had in... Honestly, I can't even remember. Same, strawberries don't last 15 minutes if I don't stop myself. Everybody give her 10 buckets. 10 bucks so she can overeat on strawberries. 10 bucks is like a kilo of strawberries, roughly. Maybe 1.5. Oh, that would be a dream. Eating that much in one go. I would love to eat that many strawberries at once. Oh my goodness. The words come out out more vulnerable than I intend, but I don't take them back. It's true. Tonight feels like magic. Then we should do it again. I freeze for a split second. Really? Why do you sound so surprised? You think I do this for just anyone? I mean, now I really want strawberries. Maybe after the stream I walk to the store. Oh, jealous. It's like nearly 11 PM here. Everything is closed. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't get any strawberries. I will buy strawberries and more watermelon. How much more watermelon do we need? I don't know. Do you? I'm half joking, but there's a real question underneath. How many other women has he swept off their feet just like this? But Russ just shakes his head, that practiced smile playing at his lips. Nah, you're different. You barely know me. And tomorrow is Sunday too, so no shopping. You're so right. Only chores, no shopping. Ah, man. I know enough to want to know more. He wants me so bad. She will be the reason why there's a watermelon shortage. For real. Like, Odette is gonna be the reason for it. It's just like, oh yeah, there's barely any watermelons left. Who's to blame? Odette. It's not a grand declaration, it's not a promise, but somehow that makes it feel more honest than anything else he said tonight. Most people walk into that bar and try to blend in, order whatever everyone else is having, sit where they're told. You sit in the corner booth in that outfit and order the cocktail with a straight face. Either you're fearless, or you've got no idea what you're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm stupid. Already am on my way. Damn! Anyway, blah, 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 blah. You already are in a way. Okay. No, I read it right. I swear I can read. It's just late. Can it be both? Usually is. Plus, you didn't say no when I offered you a ride on my bike. Most people would have. Most people are probably smarter than me. Yep, I am stupid. Most... Oh, he's coming closer. Oh, hello there, sir. Most people don't know how to live. He's close enough now that I have to tilt my head back to look at him. Close enough that our noses could almost touch. His fingers softly brush the side of my cheek. But he doesn't push any further. Oh. Oh! He waits for me to close... Kiss, 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 kiss. I trust Kali reading like I trust my spelling totally. Hey! That's rude. I swear I can read. I just get nervous when I have to read two people. His lips meet mine, slow at first, then his hand slides to the back of my neck. I love a good neck rub. Fingers threading into my hair, and the kiss becomes... I'm weak for those kisses. Oh my goodness. Like he's finally stopped holding me. Kissing like a starved man? Bark, bark, arf, arf. I want to see you again. I like that. Next weekend, Saturday. Is that too soon? Maybe not soon enough. But the word is already leaving my mouth. Sounds like a plan. Good. I'll pick you up. 7. Wait. The realization hits me suddenly. How will he pick me up? He doesn't have my number. We haven't exchanged any contact info at all. Can I get your number so we can, you know, plan? Sure. Here you go. He pulls out his phone and hands it to me. I type my number and hand it back. He glances at it, then immediately calls me. My phone buzzes in my clutch. Good sign that he immediately called, so you have his number as well, and it's just not like, yeah, I'm gonna message you eventually, you know? People do that sometimes, and then it's just like, oh, cool, okay, I'm being ghosted now. Great. There, now you have mine. Perfect. I'll text you tomorrow about where we're going. Something special. Well, like him, me too. More special than a motorcycle ride? You'll see. He reaches out and tucks a strand of hair behind my ear. Ah! Yes! The same gentleness from before lingering for just a moment against my cheek. Oh my god. I love big dudes being gentle. I am so weak for that. I hope the Omegaverse can live up to Red, because right now he is my favorite. I mean, he's also the only one right now. But I get it. I want a himbo. Oh my god, a himbo would be so great. I want a himbo. I mean, they only showed, like, I think the characters that are already planned, and there was, at the bottom, it said more to come, I think. So, maybe there will be a himbo. I would love a himbo. Please, give me a himbo. They're so silly. They're so cute. Wait, did I read that? Oh, yeah. There we go. Yes, you get me, Kali. Of course I do! Of course I do. Himbos are great. Get some sleep. You've had a long night. Talk to you soon. He pulls back, and I immediately miss the contact. He swings his leg back over the motorcycle and pulls on his helmet. Good night, Kali. Good night, Red. He starts the engine, and the roar cuts through the quiet night. With one last look, those intense eyes visible even through the helmet's visor, he pulls away from the curb. I stand there and watch him go, the sound of his motorcycle fading into the distance until it's swallowed by the ambient noise of the city. I would say that was a successful date. I kick off my shoes and immediately pull out my phone. His number is there, saved, but unnamed. I stare at it for a moment before typing Red, motorcycle, valid. Man, Red got my heart beating fast. Only few characters do that to me. Oh, felt. I get that. Like, it takes a lot for me to actually be, like, really, really super invested in the characters. And for example, Casper managed to do that. And then in Obey Me, it was with Mammon, for example. But yeah. Yeah. And Zany from Love and Deep Space. A couple of friends of mine are himbos. One is even competitive weightlifter strongman. Oh, damn, that's so cool. We love himbos in this household. They're sweet. They're some of the sweetest people. It feels silly adding the motorcycle emoji, but also perfect. As I'm standing there, stalking his empty chat, my phone buzzes with a text. After a mini heart attack, I realize it's just Hannah. You alive? Been hours since you texted. Getting worried. Guilt crashes over me. I completely forgot to update her after that initial text from the bar. She probably thinks I was murdered and dumped in a river somewhere. I'm so sorry. I'm home and safe. Long story. We'll call you tomorrow and tell you everything. She responds almost immediately, confirming my suspicions. You better. Sweet dreams. I set my phone down and head to my bedroom, already peeling off my clothes. When I catch sight of myself in the mirror, I pause. My hair is a windblown mess, my cheeks flush. I look like someone who just had the night of her life. I look nothing like the sad, hungover person who sat in this apartment yesterday morning, drowning in self-pity and job applications. What just happened? My reflection doesn't answer, but she is smiling. I change into the same cute pajamas and crawl into bed. My body is exhausted, but my mind is racing. Next weekend can't come soon enough. I reach for my phone one more time, pulling up his contact. No profile picture, just the number and the little motorcycle emoji. Should I text him? Thank him again for the night? Let him know I got inside safely? Or is that going to sound desperate? But before I can, my phone buzzes. Ooh! A text from Red. Sleep tight. Next time's gonna be even better. I'm grinning again. Hannah is so me, I always make sure my friends are fine, though I luckily don't have to worry anymore. My bestie's boyfriend is trustworthy. That's good, but I get it. I also always force all my friends. I don't care how far away they live. I'm always just like, when I know they were out, I was like, let me know when you made it home safe. Please. I wonder if life as a himbo is easier. I mean, maybe. Because you usually don't have much going on up there, no? I wonder what it's like to not constantly overthink everything. Probably nice. Well, I'll never know. I'm grinning again. I type back, can't wait. Then I set my phone on my nightstand, pull my blanket up to my chin and close my eyes. For the first time in months, I think I'm going to get a great night's rest. Maybe real men aren't so bad after all. Maybe I just needed to find the right one, right? Ooh, there's more. I want to make a himbo puppy boy OC now. That sounds good. Thank you all for this good idea. You're welcome. This is the same song from Goddamn A Date with Death. I know that they're getting their music from the same from the same platform to be able to use them in the game. Like, anytime I hear this, I have this song on a playlist as well, funnily enough, that I used for streaming before for my ASMR work-along stream. And it was this song as well, I think. And it's immediately just like, Casper? I'm so trained on this now with how often or how much I played the Date with Death games. With, like, the base game, the DLC, the demo for the second game. So yeah. Wait, so that's why it sounds familiar? Yes! Yes, it's from A Date with Death. Take away, like, 40 IQ score points from me so I can test it. Bet I'll take those 40 IQ for myself then, so I'm a little bit smarter. I need more brain cells. I slowly wake up, feeling better than ever. For a moment, I just lie there, staring at the ceiling, blinking as I rub the sleep from my eyes. Last night plays through my mind like a movie I can't stop rewatching. My fingers drift to my lips. I grab my phone from my nightstand and there it is, Red Motorcycle, with his text from last night still on my screen. My heart flutters all over again. I read his message 3 more times. What is the song titled again? I've been trying to find the title for so long. Oh my god. That's a good question. Hold on. I can try and quickly go through Spotify if you want. I know which playlist it was, but I have to quickly go through the songs to find it. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out, what song it is. Where is it? There. No, that's... Nope. Nope. Oh my god, okay, no, there are too many. Nope. Oh, I have a feeling it's gonna be further down here. Legend of the Random Crossing. No. 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 Nope. New Line April. Nope. Oh my god, I had the title in my brain at some point. Nope. Can't find it right now. Remind me at some point again so I can look it up and tell you. Because I'm so sure it was in this playlist. But yeah. I can look it up at some other point for you if you want. God, I'm pathetic. But I don't even care. I get out of bed with more energy than I've had in months. I go to the bathroom, and as I brush my teeth, I catch my reflection, grinning back at me like an idiot. The woman in the mirror looks happy, the kind of person who lives in the moment. You even rode on a hot stranger's motorcycle last night. Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? Anytime someone says, who are you? I just have the meme in my head. I'm so warm right now. Like 10 minutes ago, my dog came back to my room and is lying on my back and he just fell asleep. Aww. He still has his toy in his mouth. It's so adorable. Oh, that's so cute. It's okay. Thank you for looking at the song regardless. Of course. I wish I could have found it. I might eventually be able to. Maybe I'll remember to tell you then. After a quick shower, I throw on comfortable clothes and head to the kitchen. I'm actually hungry for the first time in days. Usually I skip breakfast entirely. Oh my god, that's such a mood. The amounts of times I skip breakfast. I make myself a real meal, scrambled eggs, toast, and fresh coffee. Oh, coffee. As I sit down with my plate, I realize I need to call Hannah. She's probably been worried sick. And honestly, I'm dying to give her the tea about last night. I pull up a contact and hit call, sitting down at the table and taking a bite of eggs while it rings. That's what it said, I think. Oh, thank God, I've been checking my phone every 5 minutes. Are you okay? What happened? You said you'd tell me everything. Hannah, breathe. I'm fine. Better than fine, actually. Better than fine? What does that mean? Did the guy actually show up? No, he didn't. I got completely stood up. What? That asshole. I knew I should have... Wait, why do you sound so happy about it? I can't help but grin as I take another bite of toast. Because while I was sitting there feeling sorry for myself, someone else showed up. No way. Tell me everything right now. That's how you know that Hannah is a real best friend. I want black coffee now. Should I go to Starbucks or Dutch Bros for coffee and get donuts? Don't go to Starbucks. Starbucks is stupid. Boycott Starbucks. Also make coffee yourself. Starbucks is too expensive in my opinion. Yeah, it doesn't even taste that great. I used to go to Starbucks, but it's overpriced and not that great. At this point, I really prefer to just make coffee at home because then I can make it exactly how I like it, you know. There are just a few places where I sometimes go, like bakeries where I know that they make good coffee. But it's still always better at home. I actually took your advice, Kali, and brought a coffee machine actually a week ago. Let's go. I just haven't set up. You've had your coffee machine for a week and you haven't set it up. Come Pop, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you dare leave out a single detail. And so I do. All the way to the kissing and leaving me at my door. Oh my god, this is like something out of one of your stories. The mysterious biker who sweeps in at the perfect moment. Kali, this is insane! I know, I keep waiting to wake up and realize it was all some elaborate daydream. So, when are you seeing him again? Please tell me you got his number and didn't just ride off into the sunset like some kind of modern Cinderella. We're planning another date. Next week. Probably Saturday. There's a pause on the other end of the line. Saturday? As in, there's Saturday? Like, in 6 days? Yeah, why? Kelly, sweetie, Saturday is Jordan's birthday. Oh. The words hit me like a splash of cold water. John's birthday. His birthday party that he'd mentioned in our group chat. The one I completely forgotten about in the chaos of riding through the city like I was in a music video. No, I'm lazy sometimes? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Oh no. Oh no, I completely forgot. I would feel so bad. Me too. We've been planning this for weeks. We're all meeting at that bowling alley he likes. That red one with the arcade games. I pressed my palm against my forehead. How could I forget? I really fucked up on this one. But Red, thought of canceling on him makes my chest ache in ways in a way that feels too in a way that feels too intense for someone I just met. There we go. I'm not having a crush over my reading and speaking abilities. I totally do. I can reschedule with Red. It's fine. John's birthday is more important. I mean, yeah, but Cully, I'm a little worried. About what? But last night, I mean, bring Red, that would be my only solution. Yeah, but I mean, bringing a complete stranger basically to a birthday party? I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy you had fun. You deserve a good night after everything you went through, but you got on a motorcycle with a complete stranger and rode off into the night. That's actually really dangerous. I feel a wave of defensiveness rise in my chest. I know Hannah means well, but the way she's saying it makes me feel like a child being scolded. I wasn't being reckless. Wait, true? Yeah, I know. He gave me a helmet and he knew what he was doing. He owns a bike shop, Hannah. He's a professional. I know, but you don't really know him. Or at all, actually. I get Hannah's POV. It is dangerous. Yeah, I get that too. Like, I would be on Hannah's side in this one as a friend. But also, in the situation of the MC, like, I get both sides in this situation. But I would definitely be Hannah in this one. He could have taken you literally anywhere. What if... But he didn't. He took me home safe, exactly like he said he would. Okay, but what if he hadn't? What if he'd been some creep who... He wasn't. I mean, yeah, he really wasn't. I have good instincts about people, Hannah. I know it sounds crazy, but I felt safe with him. More alive than I've felt in a long time, actually. There's another pause. I can practically hear Hannah choosing her words carefully on the other end. Oh god, this is gonna be a fight. I trust your instincts. I worry about you, especially after everything you've been going through lately. You've been really isolated and now there's this perfect guy who shows up at exactly the right moment. It feels, I don't know, like a movie, and real life isn't usually a movie. Words settle uncomfortably in my stomach. I know she's right to be concerned. I know it sounds too good to be true, but... My nose is itchy. That's the but. Maybe some good things can just happen sometimes. Maybe I'm allowed to have something exciting for once in my life. You're right, I'm sorry. I don't want to rain on your parade. You deserve to be happy. And hey, if this guy makes you happy, then I'm happy for you. Just promise me you'll be careful. I promise. This seems so realistic, it's making my stomach hurt. Yeah, like this is what I like. Not just like some... I mean, I do like this stuff, for example, with A Date with Death, or even with Mystic Messenger and shit like that. I love when it's unrealistic, but I also love when it's truer to life in a sense, you know? Makes it easier to connect to things in a way. I like that. I text right about rescheduling. John's birthday comes first. Thank you. You really appreciate you being there. And hey, maybe you can bring Red to the next group thing. We'd all love to meet him. The thought of Red at a bowling alley with my friends doesn't sit right in my head. Picturing Red in rented shoes, playing games with Mark or pretending to laugh at one of Jordan's dry jokes. The image won't even start to form. I do understand Hannah and it is the reasonable thing, but by just waiting for something to happen instead of taking proactive actions, nothing good will happen off of that. Exactly, that's why I said, like, I can totally understand both sides. And I mean, sometimes you are just lucky. I mean, I was lucky, for example, in meeting my boyfriend. I wasn't looking, I wasn't doing anything elaborate or anything, and I just ran into him. But that's the thing. If you don't do sometimes, like, stuff out of your comfort zone and out of your habits and routines, then you might miss opportunities and you might miss good things happening, you know? So, again, I get both sides. I get the worried friend, but I also get the, hey, this was nice and I needed that, and I'm glad that I got to experience this. So, you know, maybe. We'll see how things go. Fair enough, I have to run. Mark is attempting to make pancakes and I don't trust him alone with the stove. Text me later? Will do. Thanks for always checking on me. Always. Love you. Love you too. I miss him every day because I am lazy. I had the call and stare at my phone for a long moment, the leftovers of my breakfast having gone cold. Hannah's concern echoes in my head, mixing uncomfortably with the euphoria I've been feeling all morning. She's right to worry. I mean, objectively, riding off with a stranger is dangerous. But Red isn't like that. I can feel there's something different about him. Yeah, you wrote him into existence. I pull up his contact and start typing a message. Reschedule your date with Red and try to persuade him. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no! And this is where the demo comes to a close. No! God damn it. This is such a good life lesson. Oh my god, I know I say it every stream, but this is my favorite stream. Oh, you cutie. Thank you for playing all the way to the end. It honestly means the world to me that you're here. Ow. What you just played is an early slice of something much bigger. Affictionate is still in active development, and there's so much more of this story left to tell. Oh, I'm so excited. The full release will follow 3 love interests, each with 2 to 3 endings and around 100,000 words of their own. Okay. 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 Everything you've seen of Red so far is just the start of his route. Here's the plan. Red's complete story launches into Steam Early Access by December 2026. Oh! The second love interest follows as a free update in mid-2027, and the third in late 20... guys, I know what I'm playing in December. I know what I'm playing in December!